Before I took God so seriously in my life, I became involved in drugs. I started using methamphetamines. So I was a heavy user. I used it at least 2-3 times a week, sometimes even longer. It became to the point that I didn't know where to turn to. I ended up living in the car for a good week because I didn't want to go home. But my life was in such turmoil. I had no direction in my life before I fully accepted Jesus Christ into my life in 2008. Even to the point where I started dealing. One of the worst things that I feel that really got me was that I was still using it when I became married to Jen. She knows about it. One of the worst things I did was I would take the kids to go pick up the stuff, and it was just a bad part of my life that I saw no direction whatsoever before I truly took God in a serious way in my life. Because before God in my life, there was no life. In 2008, when I fully accepted God as my Lord and personal Savior, for Him to fully take the reins of my life completely changed. My outlook on life has totally changed, and I thank God for what He has done for me in my life. That from that moment on in 2008, my life with my family totally changed. My workplace totally changed. Everything. I didn't want to lose my family. Because I was so heavy into drugs. I didn't want to lose Jen. Something that bad had to happen that I almost lost Jen and the kids, for me to realize what I was doing was wrong, and that I needed God. So that time when I get down on my knees and prayed to God to help me, because I know that I couldn't do it without Him. It was just like an overnight thing that I just suddenly stopped using the drugs, stopped doing things that would hurt my family, that would hurt Jen. It was just a decision I had to make for me to get down on my knees and pray to God that I need You, Lord. I can't do this without You. I can't make it without You. I know the time that I fully accepted God into my life was a time I started to live my life. My life with Jen became better. My life with my kids became better. I have been used by God even more. So the reason why I gave my life to God fully was just that, to not lose my family and to want to serve the Lord. When I'm up on stage or at a prayer meeting giving some sort of exhortation, it's truly an honor and a wonderful privilege and a blessing, because somebody like me that went through what I went through, it's God, because I couldn't have done anything by myself. So when I finally took that step of faith to say, God, You take over my life, You are my God, I will serve You, was just that. It was my decision. No matter what anybody else said to me, it didn't matter. I see people now, they see me, oh, you want some? I tell them no. People can't believe that I can just quit just like that. I know I can't, but with God, all things are possible. We have trials in our life, coldness in our life, because God is refining us for us to be a better child of God. My name is Jun Leanda, and I am saved.